Now, cameras like the Canon M6 Mark II and the Canon M50 doesn't come with a predetermined flat picture profile. There are a lot of picture profiles inside of the cameras, but none of them are a real flat profile. I made a video a while ago talking about how you can customize the neutral profile inside of these cameras to get a more flat profile so that it's more easy to color grade in post. But you also have an option of downloading free flat profiles that you can install into your cameras so you get a flat profile. One of the more popular profiles is the Cinestyle profile from Technicolor. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you download the Cinestyle picture profile from Technicolor's website and how you install it into your camera. Coming up. First of all, why do you need a flat profile? Why can't you just use the normal, regular profile that's already inside of the camera? And that's a good question. A lot of people, they choose to just use the standard profiles that's inside of each camera. And Canon cameras has a reputation of having a really good color profile inside of the camera. However, the predetermined picture profiles inside of the cameras usually don't have a good dynamic range. And what is a good dynamic range? If you already know this and you want to skip to the how to download and install part of this video, just click on this timeline and you can skip this part. But having a good dynamic range in the picture profile means that the camera is able to get information both on the bright sides of the picture and in the darker sides of the picture. Normal picture profiles usually don't have the best dynamic range. They either compensate for the darker shadows or they compensate for the brighter parts in the picture. That means if the camera is compensating for the brighter parts in the picture, you usually lose information in the shadows. You don't see what's in the shadows. And vice versa. If the camera is compensating for the shadows, you usually lose information in the brighter areas and you don't see what's in there. But a flat picture profile usually captures more information in both these parts. But the downside is you have to color grade your video in post. There is an easy way to skip the color grading part in post. You can download LUTs and then add these LUTs to your video in post, and the LUTs will color grade the video for you. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you download the Cinestyle picture profile and then install it to your camera. But I'm also going to show you how you download a LUT for the Cinestyle profile and how you can add that to your video in post-production. But just FYI, I'm using Final Cut Pro in my video editing process. So that's the video editor I'm using when I'm color grading my footage. Now there are three things you need to get the Cinestyle picture profile into your camera. First of all, you need your camera. Second of all, you need a USB cable to connect your camera to your computer. And third, you have to download the EOS utility program from Canon. If you have a Canon camera, you probably already have this utility program installed, but I just wanted to show, for those of you that don't have this installed on your computer, how you do it. Go into Canon's webpage for your country and search for Canon EOS utility, or just do what I did. Go into Canon's webpage and type in what kind of camera you have. Then you will get options on what kind of programs you can download for your camera. And as you can see on my webpage for the Canon M6 Mark II, I have Canon EOS utility. And when you get into the page, it automatically detects what kind of software you're using on your computer. I have a Mac, and then I get an option of downloading EOS utility for Mac OS. So now I'm going to download it, and then I have to install it. The next step is to download Cinestyle picture profile from technicolor.com. I will put the link in the description down below, so you can just click that and you will get into Technicolor's download page. So let's download Cinestyle, allow it to download, and now we have Technicolor Cinestyle downloaded onto our computer. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the Technicolor Cinestyle file on my desktop, just so it will be easier to find it when I'm going to install the profile on the camera. The next step is to actually connect your camera to your computer using your USB cable. The Canon M6 Mark II, I'm using a USB-C cable. If you have any other camera like the Canon M50, you have to use a different kind of USB cable than the USB-C. Before you turn on your camera, what's important is that you put your camera in P mode. Otherwise, you won't be able to do the changes in the picture profile system. So you put your camera in P mode and then you turn it on. Now what's important when you do this is that you use the EOS Utility 3. So when you connect your camera to your computer, hopefully the EOS Utility program will start by itself. If not, you have to find it in your computer and then you have to start it manually. But when the utility program starts, it will detect what kind of camera you have, and you can see it on the top side of the program. Now what you do next is you go down to camera settings, then you click on register picture style file, and here you can see that you have user default number 1, 2 and 3. These are 3 different folders that you can choose to put whatever kind of picture profile you want in. Now for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to use the user default number 3. So I click on user default number 3, then I click the open file button. Then you find your downloaded Technicolor Cinestyle file, and here you can find the Technicolor Cinestyle picture profile. You click on that and then you click open. Now what happens next is that the Canon EOS utility program will detect the Cinestyle picture profile. It will add the Cinestyle picture profile to the other picture profiles that's already inside of the camera, and now you've installed the Cinestyle picture profile inside of your camera. So now you just quit the EOS utility program and you're good to go. And now if you go into the menu system of the camera, we go into folder number 4. Here you can see picture profile. I go into user default number 3, and here we have Cinestyle. So we get that high dynamic range. Now when you film something using the Cinestyle picture profile, you either have to color grade it by yourself in post, or you can download a LUT that will make it easier. You just download a LUT and then drop that into your video and it will do the color grading for you. I'm going to put a link in the description down below on where you can get a free LUT for your Cinestyle picture profile. It is from groundcontrolcolor.com and they offer a free Canon Cinestyle LUT. So what you do is you go into groundcontrolcolor.com, you press the free Cinestyle to rec.709 LUT, you add to cart, and then you go to checkout. This is a free LUT, so you don't have to pay anything. The next step that will happen is that they will send you a confirmation email, and in one of those mails you get a download link. You click that download link and that will take you to another page where you can download the LUT. And when you download the LUT, you then have it on your computer. You open Final Cut Pro or whatever other kind of video editing program that you have. But what's important is that you have to be able to use a LUT in the color grading part of your video editor. So what we do, we now have the video file on our timeline. What we do now is that we add an effect. We go down to color, then we go down to custom LUT. we choose this custom LUT and we drag that all the way over to our video file. So what we now see on the right side is that we have a custom LUT as an effect on the video. But we don't have any LUT selected yet. So we have to select a LUT. Then we have to choose the custom LUT that we want to use. And now we go to our desktop where we found our Cinestyle LUTs that we downloaded. And here we can find the downloaded free Cinestyle LUT. We choose this LUT and then we click open. And now you can see the difference in the color in the picture. I'm not saying that this LUT is the perfect LUT, but it is a way for you to color grade without having to tweak any colors by yourself. You can't change how strong the LUT will affect your video by dragging the mix bar up and down, but you can see this is the gray flat picture without any LUT, and here you have a color corrected video with the LUT. So you can see it is quite the difference. There's nothing wrong if you're going to use the predetermined picture profiles that comes with the camera. The color from Canon is really good. It has a great reputation of being one of the best color profiles on the market. So there's nothing wrong with it, but if you want to capture more of the dynamic range in your picture, then I would highly recommend using a flat profile, kind of like the Cinestyle profile that I've just shown you. So that's it for me. I hope you got something out of this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That will really help me a lot. Please hit the subscribe button if you want more videos like this. And yeah, maybe I will see you in another video. Bye.